Parts of Hong Kong were ceded to Britain in perpetuity as a prize in the wake of the Opium Wars, but the majority of its territory was leased to the UK in 1898 for a period of 99 years. By the time discussions between the UK and China began over the future of Hong Kong, the parts of the ceded city and those that were leased were entirely integrated. The UK government proposed maintaining administration but transferring sovereignty to China, but this idea and any other plan that did not surrender full control to Beijing were rejected. This meant all of Hong Kong was handed to China at midnight on the 1st of July 1997, with the promise that the city could maintain its unique way of life and separate government and laws for a period of 50 years. Peak Tower View, Hong Kong then and now. Peak Tower View, the 29th of June 1997, a local resident with an optimistic message on the back of her t-shirt helps her child look through a telescope from a vantage point at the Peak Tower. Photograph by John McDougall, AFP, the 9th of June 2017, a young girl with a smiling face on her shorts is lifted by her father so she can look through a telescope from the Peak Tower. Photograph by Anthony Wallace, AFP, Hong Kong. Residence of the Governor, Chief Executive, Hong Kong then and now, the 25th of June 1997, a photographer takes a snapshot of his partner outside the main gates of the residence of the Hong Kong Governor, Chris Patten. Photograph by Mike Clark, AFP, the 26th of June 2017, a policeman stands guard outside the residence of the Hong Kong Chief Executive, Leung Chun-ying. Photograph by Anthony Wallace, AFP, Victoria Harbour View, Hong Kong then and now. Victoria Harbour, the 10th of June 1997, two men relax in the shade and another looks out at Victoria Harbour from the Cultural Centre's promenade. Photograph by Stephen Shaver, AFP, the 12th of June 2017. Visitors look at the Hong Kong skyline from the promenade that runs along Victoria Harbour. Photograph by Anthony Wallace, AFP, Victoria Harbour at night, Hong Kong then and now. Victoria Harbour by night, the 19th of June 1997, a group of Hong Kong youngsters enjoy a night view of Victoria Harbour. Photograph by Tommy Chang, AFP, the 9th of June 2017, a group of tourists look out at Victoria Harbour at night. Photograph by Anthony Wallace, AFP, Tiananmen Square Vigil, Victoria Park, Hong Kong then and now. Tiananmen Vigils, the 4th of June 1997, people hold candles at a vigil in Hong Kong's Victoria Park to commemorate the 1989 Tiananmen Square crackdown on its 8th anniversary. Photograph by Jonathan Nuts, AFP, the 4th of June 2017, people raise candles and smartphones showing candles in Victoria Park during a vigil to mark the 28th anniversary of the 4th of June Tiananmen Square crackdown in Beijing in 1989. Photograph by Anthony Wallace, AFP, construction work, Hong Kong then and now. Construction, the 18th of June 1997, a construction worker ties bamboo scaffolding behind a sign being erected opposite Hong Kong Harbour. Photograph by Stephen Shaver, AFP, the 20th of June 2017, construction workers carry out work on the exterior of a residential building covered in bamboo scaffolding and protective netting. Photograph by Anthony Wallace, AFP, post Hong Kong then and now. Post, the 25th of June 1997, a woman leaves a satellite post office still bearing the British seal on the post box in Hong. Number 1 New York Times bestseller, Phillips the Classic, born in a shack, raised a political office tale on its box past a green Hong Kong post box in the district of Wan Chai. Photograph by Anthony Wallace, AFP, waterfront Hong Kong then and now. Victoria Harbour, the 12th of June 1997, rusty barbed wire frames the Star Ferry and Hong Kong's skyline along Victoria Harbour's waterfront. Photograph by Stephen Shaver, AFP. The 9th of June 2017, A man walks on a footbridge over reclaimed land that used to be part of the Victoria Harbour waterfront. Photograph by Anthony Wallace, AFP. Legislative Council, Hong Kong. Then and Now. Legislature. The 27th of June 1997, Hong Kong's Legislative Council meeting, which voted on a bill to protect the territory's famous harbour during its last session. Photograph, GIS. The 8th of June 2017, the Legislative Council during a meeting on not forgetting the June 4th incident, after a vigil a week earlier for the 1989 Tiananmen Square crackdown in Hong Kong. Photograph by Anthony Wallace, AFP. Hong Kong Stock Exchange, Hong Kong. Then and Now. Legislature. The 28th of October 1997, local traders leave the Hong Kong Stock Exchange after a day's session. Photograph by Tommy Chang, AFP. The 16th of June 2017, a local trader leaves the stock exchange for her lunch break. Photograph by Anthony Wallace, AFP. Victoria Harbour, Hong Kong. Then and Now. Yacht. The 23rd of June 1997, the Royal Yacht Britannia sails in Hong Kong's harbour. The yacht was the floating base for Prince Charles before the territory was handed back to China after more than 150 years of British rule. Photograph by Dan Groshing, AFP. The 12th of June 2017, a boat powers through Victoria Harbour in front of the Hong Kong skyline. Photograph by Anthony Wallace, AFP.